ever tried? She was standing over here just a minute ago. Yeah, I think I saw her over there with Randy. Who's rocking the mic, you know? The beat is fresh, y'all. Yeah, fresh.
Thanks for joining. Joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Taking a look at the visitors here.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Now here's Henderson. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
They set a pick. Curry, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Henderson, right side. And here's Curry for three.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And finished off by Brooks.
And Brooks known as somebody that provides great energy and hustle, especially when the break is on.
Outside Curry. That won't go either for Curry. Here's the break. Here's Brooks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Stephen Curry.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here we go. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Utah shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pulls up. Misses off the left iron. Utah trailing here. Outside Curry. From the arc. And another miss by Utah.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Outside Curry. Back to Henderson. Curry looking it over. Gobert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Utah moving the ball around. Henderson left side. Outside Curry. Picked by Gobert. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Murray.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Antetokounmpo with it. Portis picks him up. Shot clock at 3. Murray from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Now here's Henderson. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. and the team is struggling because of it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Henderson. Another three for Utah.
Just 2 for 8 here in the early going. Maybe that bucket will help him build a little momentum and some confidence.
Pass to Brooks. The three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Henderson scanning the floor. Outside Curry. The three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
15. The visiting teams, 16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner. That opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now.
Now here's Curry. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. I just love the ball movement.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Paul. Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Paul. Pass to Curry. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Murray. Jumps up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And remember now, it was the great pressure D from Brooks that forces a turnover to start the fast break.
Outside Curry. Adams a screen. There's the triple. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Henderson. Here's Gobert. Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Curry. Curry draws the double. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Now here's Henderson. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's the break. Here's Murray. Antetokounmpo outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Up and over Brooks. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Giannis driving inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Outside Curry. Utah moving the ball around. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Oh, Giannis powers it down with force.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution for your Jazz.
Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And here's Henderson. Driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Harris on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 4 seconds left. Harris misses.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Utah ahead, up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 7-point differential. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Henderson. Outside Curry. Fires from deep.
At the defensive end, Brooks is going to try to wear your shirt and make it hard for you, too.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Henderson. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Brooks, right side. From outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dylan Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dylan does.
Here's Murray. Following the 3 by Utah. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Pass to Curry. Back to Henderson. Outside Curry. Here's Gobert. They grab their own miss.
Hard to exceed Portis's level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jazz leading by 8. Henderson, right side. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Adams a screen. Fires for 3. Curry, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Caruso. Brooks comes with a double team. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul. Checking in for Utah. Number 17.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Henderson. Outside Curry. Back to Henderson. Here he goes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
He buries it from three.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Jazz leading by 10. The three from Curry. Antetokounmpo with the block. Henderson outside. And here's Curry for three. The rebound by Murray.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So it'll be DeJounte Murray shooting. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And here's Caruso outside. Pass to Brooks. Outside Murray. "20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And that's now 29 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Utah making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the third. And we're going to have a jump ball. On the wing, Brooks. Stephen Curry getting it done with the Jazz. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter.
The visiting team, 46. It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked by Gobert.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
To the inside. They kick it out to Murray. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How impressive was that shot from Murray? I mean, you make one on us, I'll come right back at you is what he's saying.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. Back to Henderson. On the take. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. And finished off by Brooks.
That's what Brooks likes. Power hoops.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Portis, right side. Over Harris. Off target on the 15-footer.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so, Bill Hardy calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Jazz making a switch here. Henderson outside. Pass to Curry. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Left side Murray. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Brooks with it. Portis picks him up. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brooks the screen. Antetokounmpo. Ooh, winning there strong and trying to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Gets the three to fall.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Caruso. Puts up the tray. No good. McConnell outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Banks it home. Big shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Henderson. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Now Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. To tie it up. Oh, he cannot hit. Utah leading. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Now Henderson. Curry outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now Harris. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Brooks the screen to take the lead. The three is in.
Brooks in the clutch, making a statement, Dylan style.
Outside Curry. Here's Portis. Henderson outside. Curry outside. Jacks up a three. Money from 3.
tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And it's Black penetrating. Harris. Up again.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Going inside. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Curry outside. Now Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Great job right there using his size to full advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Harris outside. Now on to Kupo. And stolen by Caruso. Now here's Gobert. Ooh, it doesn't go. Antetokounmpo with it. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Brooks knocks down the trifecta.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
Outside Curry. Harris there for the rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, the stuff!
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
There's a screen. Outside Curry. Takes a three. Cash from downtown.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Black. 5 to shoot. Now Harris. Shoots a three.
Huge wingspan. Excellent instincts. Gobert, a force on defense.
Here's Curry. Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Antetokounmpo outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Henderson outside. Curry outside. And here's Henderson. Gobert. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Harris. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Now Harris. Black outside. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Now on to Kumpo. Stolen by Caruso. Henderson. Yes, sir! We saw it coming. He left no room for error.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Now on to Kumpo. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Curry outside. Fires the three. Buries it from outside.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Brooks with a rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Harris outside. Now on to Kumpo. Bad intentions. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam. Utah leading. Henderson outside. Oh, he jammed it.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Antetokounmpo outside. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. The triple drop.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Yes! Using that window.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Stolen! 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Curry. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Curry draws the double. Now Thompson. Caruso fires. Oh, he missed the jumper. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I think this has to be a lob close enough to the basket so you can tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
Antetokounmpo. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed the determination to get this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.